Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
Autumn.
And Sang.
And today we are reviewing a new brand from Mattel. This is a new line of, I guess you could call them dolls, quote unquote. They're more like minifigures, but yeah, they're Enchantimals. So yeah, this is a brand new brand. It's kind of cute. But yeah, actually no, the packaging's pretty cute, and I mean obviously because they're, you know, mini dolls, they're almost kind of like, you know, more like figures. They're a little bit cheaper obviously than your standard dolls. Like they come with, you know, a pet.
The extra pet
they come with
thing.
pets.
It's just a little weird that like a pet-like figure comes with another pet.
Yeah.
Do we need two of the same thing?
True. But yeah, but basically so the background art, you know, it's just, you know, the standard, it's very similar to Ever After High. It's like a watercolor, cutesy, fairy tale looking background. It says Enchantimals at the bottom. Sang and I were kind of debating whether or not we like the art on these. It's actually, I mean, it's solid art. It's really cute, like digital art.
I personally like them. I just think the bunny's art's kind of funky.
Like, hey! Yeah. The two we're reviewing today are Brie Bunny and Lorna Lamb. These are the two characters we're reviewing today, but there are several characters available in this series right now.
How many?
Oh god, I don't even know. There's a lot. So this is the back of the Enchantimals packaging. There's a little blurb about the series in general on the top, and you get a little bio about the individual character in the center.
Which is more than you can expect nowadays.
Yeah, so Brie Bunny is a crafty character, and Lorna Lamb is an athlete. Since when are lambs athletic?
They're breaking the stereotype.
Yeah.
I guess, okay, that's true. I actually do really like Lorna Lamb's art. I think it's very cute. Alright, so here is Brie Bunny out of box. As you can see, she has a cute little pink, slightly shimmery face. She has blue eyes and a little bit like a salmon pink lipstick, and she has a little bunny nose, bunny cheeks, and some whiskers painted on her face. She has a little bit of shimmery white eyeshadow, and one of her main selling points, I think, is she has some shimmery pink hair. I almost don't want to say, I don't know if it's salmon colored. It's more like, it's not quite a cotton candy pink. It's a little bit darker than that, but it's a very nice shade of pink. And of course, she has some cute little bunny ears.
Okay, so Brie has a little strapless blue tank top on with various flower and, for some reason, upside down heart decoration on it. And then she has this cute little white boa around her neck and off her shoulders, which adds to like the kind of cute Eastery look she has going. Okay, so her skirt is this cute patterned purple daisy and carrots design with little like green sprouts all around to a white background. It's very Eastery, festive. The end of it is hemmed with like this white fur, so very bunny-like reminiscent, and she has this really cute molded like little bunny tail here. It's all plastic, but it's nice that it's like solid piece.
Yeah.
So
So for Brie's shoes, she is wearing tiny little salmon colored slipper-like wedges, it looks like.
we're having a hard time deciphering what the mold is supposed to look like. I mean, they have big poofs on the sides, but
like,
this
like bunny tails, you know.
yeah, but this part and the main part, we're not really sure what that's supposed to be.
It looks kind of like leaves.
I mean,
Maybe.
Sure. It's whatever at this
along
point.
those lines. Yeah, and there's a little puffy bunny molded plastic tail on the back of the shoes, which is pretty cute.
Yeah, the bunny tail.
I mean, they look good with the whole outfit, even though their theme is kind of ambiguous at this point.
Yes, and as you can see, needless to say, her whole skin tone is a pale pink. Just real briefly to talk about the articulation on Enchantimals, you can move their arms up and down. That's it. And you can
And
also,
their
their legs, yeah, you can move.
And the head side to side.
Yeah.
Similar to the Ever After High Pixies.
Yes, pretty much identical, as in, you know, every other aspect. So, moving on. So, this is Brie Bunny's little pet that she comes with. She comes with a pale pink little plastic bunny, who's relatively cute. What's kind of cool is there's a little bit of a shimmer to this bunny's plastic mold. And she has some faux fur coming out of her head that is white. And from what we can tell, it doesn't say anything on the packaging about these pets having names. So she's just random bunny.
Her little faux hawk is killing me.
Alright, here is Lorna Lamb out of box. She has a cute little cream colored skin tone. And her eyes are a sweet little hazel brown. Needless to say, she seems to be themed after a lamb. She has a puffy, woolly white afro, which feels very nice to the touch. She's definitely one of the more unique characters because of that. And she has some nice little salmon pink ears on this end. There's a little painted orange flower accessory. And it's just a standard ear on this end. Other than that, yeah, she's wearing like a salmon pink little lipstick. And there's not too much more going on her face. Once again, the face mold looks very similar to Ever After High Pixies. She has a sweet smile, not quite as, you know, giant grin as Brie Bunny. The outfit is pretty much identical to Brie Bunny. She's wearing,
instead of a blue top, it's green. Instead of
an upside down heart, it's a right side up heart.
Yeah, instead of a white boa, it's a pink boa, and instead of a fur trim, it's just like this cute petal-shaped trim. Because the bottom skirt for Lorna is very flower themed.
Yeah. They do look pretty similar. So by the way, the tops...
They remind me of like those shoes, those like wooden shoes.
Clogs.
Like, but...
Those Dutch shoes.
Yeah.
They're a little bit like marionette look, sort of. Yeah, a little bit. So worth mentioning too, these tops, as you can probably tell, they are molded tops, so you cannot remove them. I believe you can remove the skirts, though.
Why would you?
Not really any real reason to. But Lorna's hand positions are slightly different from Bree's, as you can see, but it's the same articulation. You can just move them up and down, not at the wrists or elbows, nothing like that. The skirt is a simple little floral pattern with some purple in the background. Her shoes are interesting. They're kind of like, you know, lumpy little Uggs. Yeah.
Yearling boots.
Yeah, she's wearing interesting little brown, kind of wooden colored boots that don't go up too high. They're only about ankle high and they have little molded flowers. Nothing too exciting is going on these shoes, but it looks like it's almost kind of like, oh, this is pretty cute though. It's like there's like a little mini lamb face on the front with some ears on either side, so that is pretty cute. So we're pretty into Lorna's pet.
I love it.
Her pet is pretty entertaining. It's like this cute little cream colored lamb that has like a big, like poofy, again, like a wool like afro on the top. So, you know, as you can see, it's mostly plastic, but then you have this funny little afro up here. It's really nice to the touch. It feels woolly. I think Lorna is one of the more unique characters because of that. Yeah, as I said earlier, yeah, so she is just a nice little texture to it, and she has, you know, a sweet little face. Alright, so these are our final thoughts on Enchantimals, Brie Bunny and Lorna Lamb.
Hard pass. I honestly, Mattel, if you're listening out there, if you want to make a series of just these things and forget those things, I'm down. Look how cute! I love these little animals. Just the fact that these are so reminiscent of the Pixies for me, which I wasn't even that into to begin with. It's just kind of very for me.
Yeah.
What are they? $8? $9?
Yeah, 7, 8, something like that.
I don't know. I guess for that price, it's like not too bad, especially since you get the little pet figures too, which are really the key point for me. But I'd rather pay like $4 and just get like one of those, and I don't know.
We already kind of talked about in our last video discussing these. I don't really understand the reasoning behind it, especially because it feels like, you know, as you guys know, it's like it feels like they're kind of giving up on supporting and funding, you know, Ever After High. Not necessarily giving up for whatever variety of reasons, you know, just they're not pushing Ever After High and Monster High as much as they were previously. So I don't know. If you're gonna put effort and funds into new brands, I would hope it would be something that would feel fresher and more exciting than this. These are very cute. I could imagine young kids being really into these, and I definitely do. I agree with Autumn. I think the pets are very cute. These two in particular are my favorites by far. The other ones they're just not that exciting to me. I'm not, you know, the peacock girl and whatever. Like, I'm not that into most of the other designs. Lorna Lamb specifically, I think has a pretty unique design. I think her little afro and the lamb theme is very cute. That's maybe the only one I could maybe almost semi-recommend to adult collectors just because she's more unique. But the rest of this line, it doesn't feel, it feels way too borrowed from Ever After High. It feels way too borrowed from Ever After High Pixies for me. And I don't know, it's not as fresh as I would have hoped. However, yeah, as Autumn also mentioned, you know, to buy these for under $10, that is a pretty nice price point. So it's great for, you know, affordable budget toys. And I think for filing these in that category, I think they are pretty cute, and I could imagine kids enjoying them. As an adult collector myself, I don't really imagine myself getting super into these.
I like to think this as a different age group than, say, for us. So these are meant for younger kids, who I can appreciate. They're cute, they're colorful. I think 3, 4, 5-year-olds will appreciate these. Not too many small pieces, so they can. I feel like as a parent, I would probably like let my kids have these to play with. So these are not for us. Not everything has to be for adults, or this is for kids, which I appreciate. Mattel's trying to work on a different demographic than, say, the Monster High or Ever After High. I think the Ever After High face mold really worked for them, so they kind of reused some of that. I think that's what they remind me of Pixies.
Yeah, maybe it's something we don't know is maybe Pixies did really well with younger demographics.
Yes. I mean, who knows? So they're trying something new, and I appreciate that for the price range, you are getting these little cute little pets that they come with, which are super adorable. I mean, obviously, these are not for us. I mean, I don't think any of us would actually go out and buy the whole series.
I would, for the pet.
I think there is a market out there for, I think Mattel has seen that, where these inexpensive, very, you know, easily made toys that fly off the shelves, like mystery bags, and those little My Mixie-Qs, and all those little teeny tiny things that are cute and easy to pick up and easy to, like, you know, store. There's a market for that.
They're taking some interesting risks right now. I mean, I guess kiddie stuff is the safe market for toys, but yeah, considering they're putting so much, you know, they're putting so much faith into stuff like, yeah, Enchantimals and Cuckoo Harajuku, which both of, I mean, I like Cuckoo Harajuku, but I feel like those two brands are higher risk than something as accessible as Monster High or Ever After High. Who knows, you know, what the marketing strategy is for right this second, but I guess we'll see, you know, how it goes in the future. But yes, it seems like our consensus is for younger audiences, these will be a pretty big hit. So, thank you for joining us for our review of 2 of the new Enchantimals from Mattel. Be sure to let us know what you guys think of these in the comments. Let us know what you'd like to see us review next, and we will see you next time. Bye!